Psalm 91 emerges as a beacon of hope, a potent prayer offering solace and shelter in the loving arms of God. For those grappling with feelings of powerlessness and worry, this sacred text harbors an enduring promise of boundless peace and reassurance. As you embark on this profound spiritual journey with Psalm 91, anticipate a remarkable transformation that will infuse your life with divine strength, unyielding faith, and the courage to confront the uncertainties that loom ahead. Welcome to Psalms and Prayers. Here, our mission is to empower you on your quest, helping you bolster your devotion, nurture your faith through daily practice, and deepen your connection with the divine. Subscribing to our channel provides free access to this transformative odyssey. Furthermore, your comments and likes will aid us in spreading the limitless love of God to those who need it. Your presence in our community fills us with profound gratitude, and we're privileged to have you alongside us. As we delve into the sacred verses of Psalm 91, let us uncover its profound relevance in times of feeling powerless and weighed down by concerns about the ongoing war in Israel. At its core, this psalm emanates a powerful message of divine protection. This becomes your invitation to an intimate refuge, a divine sanctuary where the burdens of worry dissipate, making room for the flourishing of your faith. In the encompassing embrace of the Almighty, you will discover not only a safeguard, but also a wellspring of solace and the unwavering motivation needed to confront life's trials. As you immerse yourself in Psalm 91, its verses hold the power to kindle a passionate flame within your heart. They offer solace and strength to those who grapple with feelings of powerlessness and anxiety amidst the ongoing war in Israel. These words serve as a resolute reminder that, even in times of doubt and trepidation, God equips you to step boldly onto the path ahead, conquering adversity at every turn. This psalm transcends mere verses. It resonates as a resounding call to arms, a proclamation of your unwavering identity, and a wellspring of enduring motivation for those navigating these challenging times. Within the pages of Psalm 91, you'll find the assurance that God's angels are ever watchful, guiding your steps and ensuring your safety in all your endeavors. It is a comforting reminder that in your journey, you are never alone. You are anointed with divine favor, destined to ascend on the wings of unwavering faith, even amidst the uncertainties of these troubled times. Now let us gracefully lead you towards the sacred act of prayer with this psalm by introducing you to the verses. Psalm 91 opens with a powerful declaration of trust and refuge in God, setting the tone for the profound protection theme that runs throughout the entire psalm. Let's say aloud together. Verse 1, "He who dwells in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty." In this sacred opening verse, a source of solace and a promise take shape. It extends a heartfelt invitation to seek refuge in the divine presence, especially in times when feelings of powerlessness and worry loom over the ongoing war in Israel. This verse beckons you to establish a profound, intimate connection with God, offering the reassurance that within His presence, you discover an unwavering sanctuary amid life's relentless trials and challenges. It prompts us to anchor our faith and trust firmly, for in this dwelling, we find ourselves cradled within the protective embrace of the Most High, shielded from the tempests that may assail us in life. Now we will say aloud together verse 2. Verse 2, "I will say of the Lord, He is my refuge and my fortress, my God, in Him I will trust." In the second verse of Psalm 91, we encounter a profoundly compelling expression of faith and trust, especially during times when feelings of powerlessness and concern envelop us amidst the war in Israel. Here, the Lord is boldly declared as the sanctuary and stronghold, the unwavering object of trust. This verse underscores not only the awareness, but also the vocalization of our reliance on God's protective care. Verse 2 serves as a summons to action, urging us to vocalize our steadfast faith in the Almighty. It reminds us that our words possess the potency to fortify our trust in God's sheltering embrace. When we proclaim Him as our refuge and fortress, we cement our bond with the divine, discovering strength and security in this connection. This verse assures us that as we place our trust in God and voice Him as our sanctuary, we can confront life's challenges with unwavering confidence, knowing that we are enveloped by his divine safeguard in these times of worry and uncertainty surrounding the war in Israel. Let's pray verse 3 of this beautiful psalm aloud if you want. Verse 3, "Surely he shall deliver you from the snare of the fowler and from the perilous pestilence." In the third verse of Psalm 91, we find the comforting assurance of divine deliverance from a multitude of perils, especially pertinent during times when feelings of powerlessness and concern overshadow our hearts due to the ongoing war in Israel. The vivid imagery of being rescued from the snares of a fowler and the dangers of pestilence vividly illustrates God's protective might. Verse 3 serves as a profound reminder of God's unwavering dedication to our well-being. It conveys that God is not only our sanctuary, but also our rescuer from the traps and perils that life may cast upon our path. This verse bestows upon you a renewed sense of confidence, affirming that God's safeguard extends to every facet of your existence. In moments of turmoil and distress, we can turn to Him, secure in the knowledge that He will shield us from harm. Verse 3 encapsulates the promise of safety and security for those who place their trust in the Almighty, emphasizing that, even when confronted with danger, God's protection stands resolute. It calls upon us to seek refuge in His grace and take comfort in the certainty of His deliverance. As we move forward, we invite you to join us in exploring the profound message of verse 4 of Psalm 91. Verse 4, "He will cover you with His feathers, and under His wings you will find refuge. His faithfulness will be your shield and rampart." In this verse, the imagery of God enveloping you with His protective feathers, providing refuge beneath His sheltering wings, creates a vivid tableau of assurance and comfort. It's a clear reminder, especially during times when the war in Israel breeds feelings of powerlessness and worry. This verse underscores that when you seek God's shelter, you'll discover a haven of security, much like a chick nestled under its mother's wing. Additionally, it highlights God's unwavering commitment to safeguarding those who place their trust in Him, with His faithfulness serving as a steadfast shield and fortress. Verse 4 gently whispers of God's loving care and protection during moments of distress. It guarantees that, akin to a mother bird fiercely guarding her offspring, God stands ready to shield us from harm and peril. This verse offers solace and inspiration, inviting you to lean into God's faithfulness as an unwavering wellspring of refuge and strength throughout your daily life. It encourages a deepening of faith and reliance on the divine for safety and security. Take a moment to absorb this message before we proceed to verse 5. Now let's embark together on the exploration of verse 5 of this psalm. "You will not fear the terror of night, nor the arrow that flies by day." With these words, the psalm assures that those who seek shelter under the Almighty's protective wing need not be consumed by the fears lurking in the darkness of night or the threats that loom in broad daylight. This verse conveys the idea that God's encompassing presence offers a profound sense of security that transcends any fear, whether it be visible or hidden. It symbolizes the peace that arises from knowing that God's watchful care is potent enough to dispel all forms of fear or danger. Verse 5 emerges as a robust message of courage and trust. It prompts you to place your faith in God's capacity to shield you from life's myriad fears and perils, be they physical or spiritual. It serves as a persistent reminder that fear need not dominate your existence when you find sanctuary in the divine. In your daily life, this verse encourages you to cast away anxiety and trepidation, leaning on God's protective presence to conquer fear and experience a profound sense of serenity and safety. Verse 6. Now pray out loud with us. Verse 6. "Nor the pestilence that stalks in the darkness, nor the plague that destroys at midday." In the context of feelings of powerlessness and worry amidst the ongoing war in Israel, verse 6 of Psalm 91 continues to underscore the all-encompassing protection that God provides. It addresses perils like pestilence and plague, which can strike at any hour, be it the shroud of night or the brilliance of midday. Despite the looming threats, those who find refuge in the Almighty can rest assured that they will not succumb to them. This verse firmly reinforces the notion that God's protective shield remains unwavering, safeguarding His faithful followers from all manner of harm, even in the face of the most daunting and unexpected challenges. Verse 6 accentuates the steadfastness of God's protective presence when confronting life's most formidable trials. It extends solace and inspiration during moments of adversity, conveying to the reader that they can place their trust in God's protection, even in the midst of darkness and despair. In the tapestry of daily life, this verse urges the reader to lean into their faith in God's capacity to shield them from unforeseen perils and crises, continually nurturing a sense of confidence and reassurance that transcends the trials and tribulations of existence. Let's delve into the message of verse 7 in Psalm 91, particularly relevant during times of feeling powerless and concerned about the war in Israel. Let's recite it together. 1,000 may fall at your side, 10,000 at your right hand, but it will not come near you. Here the verse brilliantly paints a vivid picture of the formidable protection bestowed by God. Even when calamity and destruction strike others in great numbers, those who place their trust in the Lord remain untouched. It underscores the idea that God's protective shield possesses such remarkable potency that it can preserve the faithful amid widespread chaos and peril. This verse extends to you a profound sense of security and unshakable confidence in God's unwavering safeguarding. It emphasizes that no matter how dire your circumstances may seem or how extensive adversity becomes, if you seek refuge in God, you shall remain unharmed. In your daily journey, this verse continues to encourage you to place your trust in God's capacity to shield you from the multitude of challenges and dangers that may surround you, fostering a deep wellspring of faith and courage. It remains a constant reminder that even when confronted with overwhelming odds, the faithful have no need to fear, for God's protection stands as an unwavering fortress. Verse 8. In verse 8 of Psalm 91, the might of God's protective mantle becomes profoundly evident, offering reassurance during times of feeling powerless and troubled. You will only observe with your eyes and see the punishment of the wicked. With this verse, you can find solace in the knowledge that even though you may witness the consequences that befall the wicked, you will remain shielded from harm. God's protection serves as an impenetrable shield against the calamities that may befall others. This verse serves as a powerful testament to the steadfastness of God's protection, assuring that even when surrounded by adversity or bearing witness to the struggles of the wicked, you will remain untouched by harm. It reinforces the overarching theme of divine safeguarding and stands as a wellspring of faith and comfort, encouraging trust in God's promise of safety and security during challenging times. Verse 9. Let us recite verse 9 together, particularly meaningful during these times of feeling powerless and anxious amidst the war in Israel. For you have made the Lord my refuge, the Most High, your dwelling place. This verse underlines the profound significance of fostering a deep and enduring relationship with God. The choice to make the Lord your dwelling place signifies a commitment to a profound connection and an unshakable trust in God's protective embrace. This verse conveys a compelling message. It serves as a reminder that by seeking refuge in the Most High, you establish a secure and enduring bond with God. This relationship becomes your shield and sanctuary, providing you with divine protection and unwavering security. It emphasizes your active role in nurturing this connection, highlighting that the decision to make God your dwelling place is pivotal in reaping the benefits of God's nurturing love and care. In essence, verse 9 encourages you to cultivate a deep, personal relationship with God, underscoring that such a connection serves as the cornerstone for the protection and refuge promised throughout Psalm 91. Take a moment to let these words resonate within you. Verse 10. Let's join together in prayer, focusing on verse 10, which holds profound relevance during these trying times of feeling powerless and anxious. No evil shall befall you, no plague shall come near your tent. This verse conveys the resolute promise that those who place their trust in God will be shielded from harm and calamity. This promise serves as a wellspring of hope and faith, particularly during these troubled times. The significance of this verse is indeed profound. By firmly anchoring your faith and trust in the Most High, you can confidently rely on God's protective presence. Confront life's challenges and uncertainties with unwavering faith, knowing that God stands as your ultimate protector. Allow this promise to instill within you a profound sense of security and peace, fortifying your determination to navigate the trials of life with unwavering trust in God's unfailing, sheltering love. Verse 10 underscores your integral role in embracing this divine protection through faith, reinforcing the central theme of safeguarding depicted throughout Psalm 91. Verse 11. Now let's see what verse 11 holds for us by praying aloud, "For he will command his angels concerning you to guard you in all your ways." This is God's promise to send his angels to protect and watch over you and your loved ones. It emphasizes divine intervention and assistance in the lives of believers. In times of concern and worry, consider this: God's care extends to the point of assigning his angels to ensure the safety and well-being of those who faithfully follow him. For those feeling the weight of the situation in Israel, this verse offers a profound sense of divine support and guidance in your daily life. It acts as a reassuring reminder that, even in the face of these challenging times, you are not walking your journey alone. It implores you to place your unwavering trust in God's appointed guardianship, recognizing the presence of these supernatural protectors watching over you. This assurance has the power to bring you comfort, courage, and unwavering confidence, especially in moments of uncertainty or adversity. Therefore, place your trust in the unseen forces of protection and guidance that God provides through his angels. Let's reflect on verse 12, a source of solace and strength for those affected by the war in Israel. They will lift you up in their hands so that you will not strike your foot against a stone. In these trying times, God's divine protection and care take on a profound significance. We envision a powerful image of God's angels guarding and guiding those impacted by the war, going to great lengths to ensure they do not stumble or face harm. This underscores God's unwavering commitment to safeguard those who place their trust in him. It conveys the message that God's protection extends to the minutest details, ensuring that even accidents or mishaps are prevented. Verse 12 offers a soothing message of God's meticulous care, reminding you to trust in God's guidance and protection. Be assured that he will keep you safe, not only from the evident dangers, but also from unforeseen challenges. With God by your side, you can move forward with confidence, unburdened by fear of stumbling or falling. God's care is a testament to his love, providing you with the assurance to walk your path with confidence and unwavering trust, even in the face of adversity. Verse 13. Consider this verse. You will tread on the lion and the cobra. You will trample the great lion and the serpent. This serves as a representation of God's divine protection and empowerment, endowing us with the ability to overcome even the most menacing challenges and adversaries. The relevance of this verse is especially profound during these trying times, as it stands as a potent reminder of God's unwavering strength and our capacity to conquer adversity with his guidance. With steadfast faith and trust in God, one can confront and triumph over life's most daunting obstacles, regardless of how formidable or menacing they may appear. This verse should serve as a constant reminder that we are not alone in facing these challenges, as God's power is ever present to guide and protect you. It instills a sense of courage, resilience, and deep-seated faith, motivating to forge ahead in the face of adversity, secure in the knowledge that possess the divine strength to emerge victorious. In the broader context of Psalm 91, verse 13 reinforces the central theme of divine protection and the ultimate victory over adversity. It underscores innate ability to confront and conquer any situation with God's unwavering assistance, fostering a profound sense of trust and dependence on his divine grace. Verse 14. As we approach the conclusion of this psalm, verse 14 offers a profound opportunity to experience the depth of God's love and protection. Let us join in prayer. Because he holds fast to me in love, I will deliver him. I will protect him because he knows my name. This verse highlights the intimate relationship between you and God. It underscores that those who cling to God in love and earnestly seek his presence will receive divine deliverance and protection. To know God's name signifies having a profound understanding of his beautiful character and attributes. These words convey a message of assurance and security. By tightly embracing God with love and developing a deep familiarity with his nature, you can find solace in the promise of deliverance and protection. It reassures that your relationship with God is the wellspring of safety and security, especially during the trials and tribulations of life. Take time to practice and nurture a deep and loving connection with God on a daily basis. This verse reminds you that your faith and devotion directly impact the divine protection you receive. By knowing God intimately and holding fast to Him, you can boldly confront life's challenges, secure in the knowledge that God stands as your refuge and shield. In its entirety, verse 14 reinforces the central theme of trust and reliance on God for protection and deliverance. It underscores the significance of a loving and intimate relationship with God, providing you with the assurance that your faith and devotion are not overlooked, but are met with God's unwavering care and guardianship. Let us now pray. Verse 15. Verse 15. When he calls to me, I will answer him. I will be with him in trouble. I will rescue him and honor him. This verse underscores God's responsiveness to the pleas and prayers of those who place their trust in Him. It holds the promise that when you call upon God in times of trouble or distress, He will not only answer your call, but also stand by your side. Furthermore, God vows to deliver and bestow honor upon the one who seeks His presence. The profound comfort of this verse lies in its affirmation of your direct access to God through prayer and His unwavering faithfulness during moments of need. It assures you that God is not distant, but actively involved in your life, ever ready to respond to your calls for assistance. This verse serves as a wellspring of hope and encouragement, reminding you that you are never alone in your struggles, for God is your constant companion and deliverer. During these challenging times, turn to God in moments of trouble, fully trusting that your cries will be heard and answered. Recognize the paramount importance of nurturing a prayerful and reliant relationship with God, which strengthens your faith and trust in His unwavering protective care. Let this verse reinforce the deep connection between prayer, trust, and God's responsive presence, serving as a constant reminder of God's steadfast commitment to those who earnestly seek Him, and offering solace and encouragement throughout your spiritual journey. Now we will pray the last verse, verse 16, of this psalm together. Verse 16. With long life I will satisfy him and show him my salvation. Verse 16 provides a profound promise of divine blessing and protection, especially poignant for those grappling with feelings of powerlessness and worry. For those who find refuge in the shelter of the Most High, place their trust in Him and make Him their stronghold, this verse holds the assurance of a long and fulfilling life. Furthermore, God pledges to reveal His salvation to them. Allow this verse to be both a source of comfort and inspiration for you. It speaks to your unwavering faithfulness and commitment to God, underscoring that your steadfast trust will be rewarded with a life enriched by God's blessings and profound contentment. The mention of salvation points to the eternal benefits of your relationship with God. Continue seeking refuge in God, assured that this trust will lead to a life that is not only long but deeply meaningful. A life centered on faith and reliance on God is a life well lived, with the added promise of experiencing God's ultimate salvation. So here we are, at the conclusion of Psalm 91. Verse 16 encapsulates the essence of this psalm, summarizing its themes of divine protection, trust, and salvation. It imparts hope and encourages you to maintain your unwavering faith in God, reminding you of the abundant and satisfying life that awaits those who remain resolute in their devotion. As we conclude our collective prayer of Psalm 91, there are some final insights we'd like to impart to you. First, to truly embrace this prayer, we wholeheartedly urge you to revisit this prayer more often. It is of paramount importance that you are repeating it consistently. With heartfelt affection, we give you our warmest welcome on our channel, where we unite in daily prayer. To strengthen your faith and immerse yourself even further in the Psalms, we've crafted a beautiful poster of this psalm exclusively for you. Print it and let these powerful words serve as your daily reminder of your devotion to Him. Find the link in the description box below. May God bless all the people in need who suffer from the war. May He bless all of you who are engaging in these psalms and finding grace in them. In His embrace, we find safety. To assist us in spreading the Word of God, kindly remember to subscribe to this channel. We hope to welcome you again in the future. God bless you. Amen.